Olá galera, vamos continuando com a série de Max Payne 3 e vamos ao capítulo 11 aqui da nossa série. Vai rolar uma treta nesse iate aqui agora. Bom, pelo menos conseguiu se curar do porre, né?
¡Encontré a uno de ellos! ¡No temas al tiroteo! ¡Con esos balazos!
Aquele lá foi.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Sabia que tinha mais um lá.
¡Ey, marica, levántate, hombre! ¡Bien, ya puedes correr! ¡Todos adelante! ¡Este tiroteo no tiene nada al último! ¡No te me amaricones ahora!
Ah, é o mesmo tipo de bala, cara.
¡Baila, marica, estamos jodidos! ¿A qué mierdas te estás esperando? ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Ayúdeme, huevón!
Cru na boca.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen munición
Burros.
en los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Pô, que lugar pra se agachar, hein?
¡Está ahí!
Crua lá.
Fire was sucking oxygen from
Ei,
the
vai
room.
explodir tudo de
I
novo.
didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. Shut it down.
Aonde tá isso, cara?
My vision was going. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. You have to do this. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¿Quién me va a cubrir? ¡Pues avance! ¡Está cubierto!
Ah, o cara pulou todo errado, né? Olha o bug de novo de pause. Que loucura, o troço pauseia sozinho, cara. Pô, esse negócio aqui é cheio de chuveiro, cru.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Canal do Panamá. Parecia uma coisa pra apertar aí, aqui. Eu não sei
While
no que
I'd
foi.
been dead to the
Aqui, ó.
world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
Coração.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door. Daphne's ship was always
Se eu
stocked.
tivesse no fácil ia ter 4. Cura aqui.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
¡Todos al suelo!
Coisa aqui.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. The pirates wouldn't get everything.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel!
Mas que merda, cara.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
Quantos caras ainda mais ia ter dentro desse banheiro aqui?
It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
Credo.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Tô fudido aqui, mano. Matei o cara, meu. Nada a ver, cara.
En batalla, soy desalmado, ya verás.
Porra, que merda.
I had to save some valuables.
Ó.
And the band played on. Pirates wouldn't get everything.
Que porcaria de lugar, meu. O cara sozinho ainda tem que ir pra cima.
Mis balas lo van a destruir. Mis saludos a tu madre. Por esto entrenaron. ¡Carecima!
Aí, vamos abrir essa merda aqui ou não?
¡No temo a nadie! ¡No me matarán, hijo de puta! ¡Te mataré, desgraciado!
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the
Quero essa
boat.
arma aqui, mano. O cara acha uma arma boa, nunca tem bala suficiente. Incrível.
I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Now.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse! ¡Está ahí! ¡Ándale! ¡Mierda! Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Esse cara aí, não sei por que ele tá aí. Não dá um tiro, nunca.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! Go, 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 go!
Melhor o Max Payne ter vindo aqui sozinho. Pra que foi chamar ajuda? Pra nada.
We can get across up
Tá bom.
top.
Quem é aquele cara do outro lado lá? Meu Deus, mano. Ó, o cara não ajuda, mano.
We're good! ¿A qué esperan? ¡Cúbranme! ¡Sí! Come on, let's move!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
¡Cúbranme, por favor! ¡Estás cubierto! ¡Adelante! ¿Me oyen?
Vem pra cima, vem.
You don't! Ah!
¡No me mate! ¡No dispo!
¿Oyeron o qué?
Ah, perdi a arma, cara. Queria estar com a shotgun aqui e perdi, mano.
¡Cobertura con prisas!
Onde é que tá esse cara agora? Que porta chata, cara.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch. Fancy seeing you here.
Pera aí. Cheio de novo. Meu Deus. Tanto lugar pra olhar, sempre nas costas, vem.
My own private welcoming party.
Só vidro aqui, mano.
I'd be asking for trouble.
Museu de Animais e Pássaros Brasileiros. Não, esse aqui é Panamá. Aqui não é no Brasil, não. Ufa, o cara não me acertou, achei que tinha acertado.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Fuzilar todo mundo, ó.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads,
Crash preto.
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The Ufe.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Ok, galera, aqui se inicia o capítulo 12.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Capítulo 12, né, na verdade. Ó, o silenciador improvisado, ó.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Ok, galera, na próxima parte a gente continua com a série de Max Payne 3. Obrigado a todos e falou!